The psychology of characters in theatrical presentations, that is something of reasonably recent origin. At one time, for example, in the melodramas of the 19th century, the hero was the good guy, the villain was the bad guy. Now, nobody ever asked why one was good and the other wasn't. They were. That was all you needed to know, and you just got on with the story. The hero did wonderful, lovely, nice things, and the villain, oh, I have the papers, little do they know. So yes, that was it. Now all that changed in 1871, when a man called Leopold Louis took a French play, Le Juif Polonais, the Polish Jew, and rewrote it as The Bells. In this drama, for the first time, the psychology of the central character became part of the story. It looked into why a kind, decent, nice man had committed a terrible act, what drove him to it. Previously, well, he would have committed the act, and that was it, and nobody would really have cared. And that changed drama. From then on, psychology began to come in. It led to the plays of Shaw and Ibsen and such things. But it also sent a relatively unknown young actor who played the part of Matthias, the Burgomaster. It sent him to the top of the acting tree. His performance was so electric, so incredible. No one had ever seen anything quite like this before, that he became basically the greatest actor in England. Even today, he is remembered as probably Britain's greatest ever Shakespearean actor. He was also the first actor to receive a knighthood. He made the theatre really respectable, which it hadn't been really up to then. And that man was Sir Henry Irving. He played the part of Matthias hundreds of times, from the first one in 1871 down to his death in 1905. In fact, he had played it the day before he actually died. And this performance was one of the greatest probably in the history of the British theatre. Now the play basically, as I say, revolves around the psychology of what he did, the remorse for it, how he is tormented by the sound of bells. The horse of the merchant who he actually murdered many years before carried sleigh bells, and he is constantly haunted by this, the remorse of what he did. So 16 years before the action of the play, Matthias is desperate. He can't pay his bills. He is the keeper of the local inn. He's going to be thrown out with his wife and baby daughter into the worst snowstorm that Alsace has had in living memory. The child will not survive. He is desperate. What is he going to do? This particular night, a Polish Jew, a merchant, stops at the inn. Now, he's wearing a girdle. It's full of gold. Matthias sees this. He begins to think, like, well, what could he do with that gold? He's tempted. Now, he is he's a kindly man. Of course, he doesn't want to do something like that. But his wife, his child... Eventually he gives in to temptation. He runs across the fields, he waylays the Jew at a bridge, he kills him, takes the gold, and disposes of the body in a lime kiln. 16 years later, when the action of the play takes place, he is now the burgomaster as well as the innkeeper. He's prosperous, he's rich, he's done very well, but he's still haunted. Every now and again he hears the sound of sleigh bells. It reminds him of that night he heard the Jew approaching. This is really causing him terrible problems, the guilt of this. But there's a glimmer of hope. His daughter Inez has fallen in love with Christian, the quartermaster of the gendarmerie. So Matthias thinks, if he's the father-in-law of the chief of police, and anything ever was discovered, well, they probably sweep it under the table. But one thing that does terrify him, he saw a performance by a mesmerist, or a hypnotist, as we would say today. And this man was able to get people to tell them their darkest secrets. And this also has been bothering Matthias. What if he should ever encounter the mesmerist? But anyway, the marriage contract between Christian and Annette has been signed. There's been a big party, and now Matthias thinks, things are probably going to be all right. His conscience will be at rest. He's not. Hopefully, he won't dream again. He won't hear the sound of bells. So, in the third act, the partygoers have gone. Matthias retires to bed. Lights go out. They come back up again. We're in a courtroom. He is dreaming that he is on trial for the murder. And, of course, who turns up? Yes, the mesmerist. Who else? The trial concludes. The lights go out. When they come up again, we are back in the burgomaster's bedroom. The villagers are banging on the door, trying to get in. They can't wake him. Eventually, they break in. Christian goes to the alcove where Matthias was sleeping. Matthias rushes out, and, well, you shall see. Now, I actually have the acting copy of the bells as performed by Sir Henry Irving. It's a bit different to the normal printed version, and we know what he sounded like, because in 1898 he made a very primitive wax cylinder recording of the start of Richard III. So I'm going to do the dream scene from the third act of the bells as performed by Sir Henry Irving. Now I'm going to cover the camera because I think imagination of what is going on is far better than looking at me sitting here and reading it. So there we are. So the dream scene from the bells. Therefore, the prisoner, Matthias, is accused of having, on the night of the 24th of December, 1818, between midnight and 1 o'clock, assassinated the Jew Koveski upon the bridge of Wechem to rob him of his gold. Prisoner, you have heard the act of accusation read. You have already heard the depositions of the witnesses. What have you to say in answer? Do you call such people witnesses? People who heard nothing? People who live miles from the place where the crime was committed at night and in the winter time? You call such people witnesses? Answer with calmness. Oh, this violence will avail you nothing. You are a man full of cunning. No, I am a man of simplicity. You knew well the time to select. You knew well how to evade all suspicion. You knew well how to destroy all direct evidence. You are a dangerous man. Because nothing can be proved against me, I am dangerous. Therefore, every honest man then is dangerous when nothing can be proved against him. A rare encouragement for honesty. The public voice accuses you. Answer me this. How is it that you hear the sound of bells? I do not hear the sound of bells. Oh, you answer falsely. At this moment you hear that sound. Tell us, why is this? It is nothing. Nothing! 'Tis but a jangling in my ears. Unless you acknowledge the true cause of this sound you hear, to explain the matter to us, we shall summon the mesmerist. It is true. It's true, then, that I hear this sound. Write that down. Yes, but I hear it. I hear it in a dream. Write that he hears it in a dream. Is it a crime to dream? Listen, friends, do not fear for me. All this is but a dream. If it were not a dream, should I be clothed in this dress? Should I have before me such judges as these? Judges who, acting upon their own empty ideas, would hang a fellow creature? It is a dream! A dream! Silence, prisoner! Gentlemen, the Jew's horse carried bells, and this sound arises in the prisoner's mind from a remembrance. It's false! The remembrance of what is past, the memory of what he would conceal from us. It is false. I have no memories. Be silent. I'll not be silent. I'll not be silent. A man cannot be condemned upon such suppositions. You must have proofs. You are looking upon the cloak and the cap of the murdered man. What have you to say? I do not hear the sound of bells. I do not hear the sound of bells. Ah, you see, gentlemen, the prisoner contradicts himself. He has already made the avowal. Now he retracts it. No! I hear nothing. It is the blood rushing to my brain, that's jangling in my ears. I ask for Christian. Why is not Christian here? He will prove that I am an honest man. Do you persist in your denial? Yes, I do. Nothing can be proved against me. It is a gross injustice to keep an honest man in prison. I suffer in the cause of justice. You persist. I do. Well, considering that since this murder took place 15 years have passed, and that it would be impossible to throw light upon the circumstances by ordinary means, first through the cunning and audacity of the prisoner, and secondly through the death of witnesses who might have given evidence, we therefore decree that the court hear the mesmerist. I oppose it! Summon the mesmerist! I oppose it! Summon the mesmerist. Dreams prove nothing! Summon the mesmerist! It is in defiance of all justice! If you are innocent, why should you fear the mesmerist? Because he can read the inmost secrets of your heart. Oh, be calm, or believe me, your own indiscretions will prove that you are guilty. I demand an advocate. I wish to instruct the advocate Linda of Sivan in a case like this. I do not care for cost. I am calm as any man who has no reproach against himself. I fear nothing, but dreams are dreams. I ask for Christian. Why is Christian not here? My honour is his honour. Let him be sent for. He will prove that I am an honest man. Christian, I have made you rich. Come and defend me. President and judges of the court, it is your decree that has brought me before your tribunal. Without such direction, terror alone would have kept me far from here. Who can believe in the follies of the mesmerists? They only deceive people for the purpose of gaining money. They merely perform the tricks of conjurers. I have seen this fellow already at my cousin Bob's at the fair at Ribeauville. Can you send this man to sleep? I can. You cannot! I will not be made the subject of this impostor's experiment. I command it. Christian! Where is Christian? Why is not Christian here? He will prove that I am an honest man. Your resistance betrays you. I have no fear. I have no fear. Courage, Magnus, courage. If you sleep, you are lost. No, I will not. I will not sleep. I will not sleep. He sleeps. What shall I ask him? Ask him what he did on the night of the 24th of December, 15 years ago. You are at the night of the 24th of December, 1818? Yes. What time is it? 11:30. Speak on, I command you. The people are leaving the inn. Catherine and little Annette have gone to rest. Our man, Caspar, comes in. He tells me that the lime kiln is lighted. I answer him, "It is well, go to bed. I will see to the kiln." He leaves me. I am alone with the Jew, who warms himself at the stove. Outside, everything sleeps. Nothing is heard except from time to time the Jew's horse under the shed when he shakes his bells. Of what are you thinking? I am thinking that I must have money. That if I have not 2,000 francs by the 31st, the inn I hold will be taken from me. I am thinking that no one is stirring, that it is night, that there are 2 feet of snow upon the ground, and that the Jew must follow the high road quite alone. Have you already decided to attack him? That man is strong. He has broad shoulders. No, I am thinking he would defend himself well should anyone attack him. What ails you? He looks at me. He has grey eyes. You are decided? Yes. Yes, I'll do it. I will risk it. Go on. I must look around, though. I go out. All is silent. All is dark. The snow still falls. No one will trace my footsteps. What are you doing? I am feeling in the sleigh. Should he carry pistols? There is nothing. I will do it. All is silent in the village. Our little Annette is crying. The goat bleats in the stable. The Jew is walking in his room. You re-enter? Yes, yes. He's placed 6 francs upon the table. I return him his change. He fixes his eyes steadily upon me. He speaks to you? He asks me how far it is to Mutzig. 4 leagues. I wish him well on his journey. He answers, God bless you. The girdle. He goes out. He is gone. The axe. Where is the axe? Here, behind the door. How cold it is. Oh, how cold it is. The snow still falls, not a star. Courage, Matthias, you shall possess the girdle. Courage. You follow him? Yes. I have crossed the fields. Yes, so big. And there below the frozen rivulet. How the dogs howl at Daniel's farm, how they howl. And old France Ford, how brightly glows upon the hillock. Kill a man? Kill a man? You will not do that, Matthias, you will not do that. Heaven forbid it. You're a fool. Listen, you will be rich. Your wife, your child will no longer want for anything. You will pay all you owe. You will be in debt no more. It must be that I kill him. No one on the road. No one on the road. No one. Oh, what dreadful silence. Oh, you are hot, Matthias. You are hot. You run too fast across the fields. How your heart beats. How it beats. Oh, the moon shines out. The clock strikes 1. The Jew has passed. He's passed. Thank God, he has passed. No, the bells. He comes. You will be rich. You will be rich. Ah, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, the horse has fled with the sledge. The horse has fled with the sledge. Quick, quick. The girdle. The girdle. I have it. It is full. It is full of gold, quite full. Oh, quick, quick. Carry him away. What are you doing? To the lion kiln. To the lion kiln. I am there. How heavy he was. Now, go into the fire. Do go into the fire. Oh, you're a fool. You're a fool. Look! 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 Those eyes! Those eyes, how they glared at me! It is well. Have you written all? All? Awake him now, and let him read himself. Awake, I command you. What is the matter? Where am I? Yes. What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? Fool. Here is your deposition. Read it. You have told all. You are lost. You have heard and seen. He has condemned himself. It is false! It is false. You are a set of rogues! Christian, where is Christian? They will not let my only witness speak. Christian! They would kill the father of your wife! Help me! Help me, Christian! Help me! Help me! Help me! Prisoner, you forced me to speak of an event concerning which I had wished to remain silent. Your son-in-law, Christian, upon hearing of the crime with which you are charged, by his own hand sought his death. He is no more. Considering that on the night of the 24th of December, 1818, Matthias committed the crime of assassination upon the person of one Kowalski, a Polish Jew, we therefore decree that the said Matthias be hanged by the neck until he is dead. Matthias! 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 Oh, how soundly he speaks. Matthias! Matthias! Wake up! Wake up, Matthias! Wake up! Burgomaster! Come on! Wake up! Wake up! What on earth? Wake up! Shall we break open the door? Yeah, here, stand back. Stand back. Matthias! Stay back. Stay back. What has happened, Christian? Speak. What has happened? Do not come near. Do not come near. Take the rope from my neck. The rope. Take the rope from my neck. He's dead. So, Matthias, still dreaming, thinking that he has been hung for the crime, rushes out and has a heart attack. And karma is served, I suppose. So, that is the famous dream scene from The Bells. I hope you enjoyed it. So, we drop the curtain, turn out the house lights, and the performance is over. Goodbye for now.